Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is I, Deimos, and today we're going to go over the 2023 roadmap for New World. We're going to take a look at some of the new content dropping this upcoming year and go over what they mean for the game. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe so I know to keep making these videos, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So, 2022 was a huge year for New World. We got new expeditions, weapons, a new zone, and so much more. The bar is definitely high for 2023, so I really hope Amazon can deliver this year. I think Brimstone Sands is an awesome zone. I think the desert landscape was a really nice change of pace for the land of Aeternum. I haven't heard any talk of a new zone yet, but Amazon does have plenty in store for us, starting with a new expedition, the Empyrean Forge Expedition. This is the first part of a two-part story series, and this is going to feature the Varangians, which I think is really cool. They kind of added them a while ago, and then we didn't really see anything with them, but it seems like they're back and with a vengeance. Now, this expedition, just from the picture, gives me some serious Dwemer vibes from the Elder Scrolls universe, but I'm definitely excited for this one, and I cannot wait for it to come out. Gear set storage is also set for spring 2023, and that is a huge win for the New Worldians because we all know how annoying it is to select and find each gear piece and equip it, and then do this over and over, since there's just so many gear sets in the game and they are so important. But Amazon has been listening, and they're not going to make it easy as ever for us to swap our gear sets, so that's definitely going to be probably one of the best quality of life improvements they've ever added. A new event called the Springtide Bloom is coming out, and this is going to revamp all the cities, and it's going to consist of us catching bugs, turning them in, and redeeming our rewards that way. So I'm interested to see how this goes and kind of what our main goal is going to be outside of just getting as much limited time loot as we can. Finally, we're going to have some main story quest improvement. Weaver's Fen and Brightwood are going to be the targeted territories for these, so those zones might be a little bit different. Maybe some more quests, some less quests might be there after all this. We'll just have to kind of wait and see what happens. Moving into the summertime, we have some majorly anticipated features, starting with, and I would say this is probably one of the most requested features, and that is Transmog. That's right, Transmog. It's going to be a sort of a collection-based system, and it's finally coming to New World, and I am so excited for this. Some of the items in the game look so damn good, but getting good drops in New World is very difficult just because of all the gear sets and perks, so I think this is going to be a really great addition to the game. Next is sort of a double doozy, and that's our first raid, and raid groups are going to be coming in the summer of 2023. The raid is going to be to take down the SANDWORM, and the raid group is going to be 4 groups of 5 to form a 20-player group to take on larger scale content, and it sounds like this is not going to be specific to just the raid. They mentioned elite chest runs when they were talking about this, so maybe we can get even bigger groups. I'm not sure if the whole how many players outside of a group really ruins the drop chance, but if that's still something that's going on, then this is definitely a feature that I think is going to be great. I've wanted to take down the worm ever since I saw him, so I'm really excited for this raid, and they said that they want this to be some of the hardest content in the game, naturally being a raid, so I'm really looking forward to this. They're also adding a cross-world outpost rush. This is going to help you find games much faster, and I think it's also really going to shake up the matches. After a while, you kind of just play the same games since you don't get any new competition, since you've probably played against the same people 100 times since it's all of you in one server. So I think this is going to help give Outpost Rush that kind of change of pace that you might want if you're into that game mode. Finally, we're getting the Summer Medley Fair event again, and it sounds like it's going to be similar to our last one, so I really don't have much to say on this. I really liked it. I like the instruments, I like the music, I think it's all very cool. It's important to say though that this is not everything. They've stated that there is plenty more coming, but I think that these are probably the biggest things or the things that they're ready to tell us about. I've heard a lot about mounts and how they're confirmed, so I maybe would expect that next year as well, but it's not on any of these, so we don't really know. But get out there, save Aeternum, like, sub, and have a wonderful day, and I will see all you guys in the next one.